Here we are, just about the beginning of May. Here's my aloe striatula, which is kind of commonly referred to as hardy aloe. And with our cold winter this year, it took some damage. Kind of almost like spear poles, like a palm. So I had one that I cut back. I'm not sure what this one's doing, but you can see a couple of the stems have started recovering. But the great thing about this plant is that even if it does take some bad winter damage, it will come back from the roots, and look at all that fresh new growth coming up there. So I'm thinking, now that I'm seeing this, I may cut back these bigger pieces, or at least the ones like this that looks fully dead. And I'm just noticing now, look at that, a bud coming out. So we'll leave that one. I've just been waiting to see what this thing would do, because this is the first time I've grown this plant. It is a zone 8, and it can take a lot more moisture, winter moisture, than many of the other kind of succulent or aloe type plants. But there's multiple shoots coming up from the rocks. And when I planted this last year, it was just one little shoot like this. That was it, just one little stem. And so it seems to be quite a vigorous grower. And what you can do is you can actually, if you trim them, cut them off, you can take that piece and jab it in the ground, and it'll root on its own. So my plan is to distribute this in a few places throughout my garden, because it's quite a nice plant, and eventually it will send up big orange flowers of the typical shape that you would see in an aloe. So there you go, aloe striatula coming back, growing on strong.